Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dutchman Games. This is Syrian Ridge, a 4 versus 4, Dutchman, Captain Daddy, Emperor and Ren's 2003 versus Red Dragon Robot, Kiwi, Deregi 80 and Prehistoric Chaos. Interesting names, a lot of new names. I'm excited to meet the new friends and see how this battle develops. This is probably my 45th game. Met a lot of interesting people, seen a lot of action, and let's add this one to the collection. 4 versus 4, I'm playing as Turkey. We have Sweden to my left and 2 French players on the other flank. I see I have my standard army. 6 cav, 6 melee, 6 infantry, and standard general body, but the difference is instead of bringing Mehmet Ali, I have a standard general, and instead of chevron my cav to the max, well, chevron my cav. The game point is, this is the center. You do want to have maybe the hill, the forests, but this is the most important part of the battle. This is the center of the game, so you get that you could probably divide the other party. There are no artillery in this battle, only lights, 5 lights and no artillery. On the other side we have Russia, 2 Spanish forces I count. No, I'm sorry, one Spain. But Spain doesn't have any guerrilla, and forgive me, I just don't know the point of playing Spain without guerrilla. Their infantry is not all that. They're cheaper and they could get chevron, but I prefer other infantry over Spain. I do play Spain, I love playing Spain, but then I like to play with the guerrilla. You get the upper hand, you definitely deter the enemy coming close to you. So let's see, over here is the start of the game. You see heavy cav action over here, 4 cav units from the defender side. We are blue, so let's take a look at what's going on. I'm sending my cav and everybody to the left flank supporting Sweden, but I don't see Sweden moving forward. He is slower. So while I have my cav in place, I'm moving my units to the left. There is a little, you want to be careful here if you're shooting cav, you don't want to shoot into the ground. So I have them off, automatic shooting off. Now I'm turning it on once I come, but that was a bad move from my side. You see that? Very bad move, absolutely horrendous. Getting a lot of men killed over here without any result. I wasn't even able to do pull out a single shot, and I lost about 2 units. That was a bad start from my side. I'm gonna put this just on a pause to see what is going on the other side. So on this side, zoom out. Prussia is having the flank. They're stubbornly holding on their side. They're not sending any support to England, but they are connected. That's a good move. And England's having the lights in the second line, cav first line, along with the foot and the elite last line. This is an interesting setup. It's a good setup. They also have the hill, so England did an excellent job getting the hill. Sweden is being slow, hasn't even set up the units. On this side, Spain very well formed. They have light infantry, heavily chevroned, and fusiliers in the back. They do have the center. On the other side, France has stakes and is holding position in the forest. Nice, well chosen place to hold position. The two French players are combining forces to fight off Russia. Russia has a good, strong right flank facing 5 cap. This is dangerous, extremely dangerous, especially when you have Cheval's first rank and Lancer's second, well set up, but it's just dangerous. Let's see what's happening. It seems the action is on this side for now. Let's concentrate here. Now we've got a cav attack coming in. I was able to form a square. That was a terrible waste of 3 cav units. I keep saying, when you attack with your cav, don't attack all 4, 3, 2 combined, you know, don't send them all at the same time. Send 1 unit at a time. So England no longer has a cav. Sweden does. Now I'm about to get that flank here, so I'm trying to get out as quickly as possible. Excellent move by Prussia. Trying to outflank me here. Now, one thing about this position, this is a dangerous position. These guys will last a lot longer, and not every unit will get the most amount of casualty. The casualty is going to be spread among 3, 4, 5, 6 units. So these guys will last for a long time. But I love this position because this is great for my swords. My melees will tear apart every single unit here. Forcing him into square, pull these guys back, and sending in the swords. So I'm going to put this on pause for a moment again, or slow motion. We'll see the melee is going at it, my infantry forming up, holding these guys back, and my cav as a support. As soon as he unsquares, I will send in my cav. A lot of his reserves are too far away. Let's look at on the other side. Spain is pushing really hard. And good point, you know, they have the superiority of numbers over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So definitely Spain has the superiority of numbers. I'd like to push over here. Wow, here what is going on? Oh, let's see this charge. A lot of friendly fire here. Alright, slow motion here. I would like to go to the other side. My melees were about to attack. This is so much going on here, guys. It seems my melees were able to break through the lines, followed with infantry, but I'm getting outflanked now from the other side by England. England is not pushing over the hill. This is just prime. It's too bad they don't have any more cav. This cav would have been perfect right now. So Sweden kind of left me by myself here. Now I'm facing off two fractions. I'm not happy about that. You don't want to leave your partner alone. I think this flank is pretty clear, thanks to the melee. Still have hidden units, the Crusaders, some lights, but these guys are just too far away from the battlefield, so I could easily pull back, regroup, and concentrate on England. Ha! Wow, this French play has the cav already all the way back here on England. Excellent! Wow, excellent job by France. All the way from here, he's got his cav back here. Excellent move by France. Yeah, I gotta pull back. This is really dangerous for me. So this flank is pretty secured. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'll probably have, yeah, 15 out of, what, 19, 20 units? Excellent work by France. So Sweden is supporting on the other flank, doing a good job of outflanking Spain. They need to set up though. I don't know why these guys are in square. Oh no, these guys have a hard time forming up. The strength of Russia is their charge. Instead of charging, they're forming square. I don't understand that. You want to charge with the infantry. Oh, well, we have cav coming in. I think had Russia attacked, charged instead of forming a square, they would have been able to break this infantry. Oh, nice move. Nice outflanking move by France. Wow, general coming to action too. Oh, the French cap is superb. Oh, what a great move by France. Spain is encircled, but so is Sweden. Sweden is encircled too here. They left the flank open. Spain got outflanked here. Wow, this Swiss food is just charging one after another. Excellent charge by Swiss food. Still have cav. You see how important it is if you keep your cav? You could mop up and just change the tide of the battle. Sweden has a hard time forming the lines, but England is so ready for them. Yeah, this is going to be very difficult for Sweden. A lot of movement going on here. You gotta stand and form the lines and shoot. Oh, they're in a bad spot. Wow, this was a bloody battle on this side. Look at the casualties. It seems that Russia got the right flank, but the two armies are still facing each other. Spain cannot flank Sweden. This is going to be very difficult for Sweden. Prussia, England, and Spain on their side. Oh, poor voltigeurs. So this flank is open. I'm able to push. All we have left are these few units, 4 units here. But Sweden and France are taking care of that. So I'll be able to move my forces around. I already have my cav forward and try to support my partner France on the left flank. Very well done by Russia holding the forest. Well done by France having stakes, staying behind the stakes. Good to forming lines, using the elevation to your advantage, so you could shoot multiple lines.
señor.
Formez carré d'infanterie.
I haven't seen these two balloon guards, they just popped up. But you definitely have the numbers to advantage. And we have two old guards here, so shouldn't be a problem. They're trying to escape, but I'm definitely not going to give them the chance to do that. Infantry moving, cav moving in. Let's see how we could pin down this balloon guards. They're active, so my guys are tired. This guy's going to be running faster, but we cannot run the cav. So we probably have to go to square. We did go to square, and my infantry is right there to deal with them. Trying to get out. And I think that was the last unit. With that, we won the game. A couple of things over here that I'd like to emphasize that you see how important morale is. pay attention. You know, old guards beat anything else out there. But having a general close to your units will give morale support. Charging units, you have a charging bonus. And then, of course, the regular infantry wins over the lights, and then elite infantry wins over regular infantry. And then you want to have heavy cav. You want to do combined forces, cav and infantry. Dutchman 1894 killed. Captain Daddy 924. Emperor 1220. Rennes 2003 836. That's from our side. On the other side, Red Dragon Robot 2 569 killed. That was pretty low kills. His setup was okay, but not against Turkey. So at the start of the game, you saw all those columns next to each other. They're usually effective, but when you're playing in Turkey, you want to have 3 lines. You want to shoot and pull back. You don't want to compact all your forces and do a melee, end up in a melee fight. Kiwi had 1233 killed. And Dujero, 1318. I think Dujero did really well with his Spanish forces. Prehistoric Chaos did really well as well, fighting the French forces with 1130 killed. So a bunch of new names. Was an honor playing these guys. I would say I really enjoy watching Prehistoric Chaos fighting the French forces. He did well. My recommendation is to, if you choose Russia, charge with your infantry. Don't be defensive side. I think that Jero did also really well with his Spanish forces. They are weaker. Their stats is usually weaker, but he did really well at flanking Sweden and fighting off the both French forces. And his cap was superb, actually. With that, I hope you enjoyed this game. I have a few very nice ones ready after this. Until the next, cheers.